UFC Bantamweight tilt. All right, here he is, for my money, Mike, the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup.
Everyone talks about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. This guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep, or a headlock, or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Long Island, New York, USA, Marab, the Machine, Wallace Grilling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Marlon Chico Vera!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist. So he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, now he's in trouble.
The elbow there.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. play as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, coming up next, a UFC bantamweight division fight. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, here he is, for my money, Mike, the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Okay, protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now. Go back to your corner.
So here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC became strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kicked the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards in some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now, if the Knicks could just get to that.
Knicks will never get to that together, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Oh, O'Malley gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Real sneaky body kick.
And, oh, big knee!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh!
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, a little single. Shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Gallo. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, big knee there.
That knee hurt him.
Oh, big left.
Big punch lands through the middle.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Big kick land.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock.
Been attempting takedowns over and over again. He finally gets one as we get to the end of the round.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Round 2 here.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Massive hook land. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind you. Use hooks. Close him up. Go get him.
Well, he's up. But he is certain for certain the finish could come at any time. Oh, straight right.
Leg kick. Oh! Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there.
He is getting lit up right now, John.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish his fight.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Back to the feet. Nice punch there. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, play
The next time you saw him, he was a different guy. From the Jason High fight to beating Benson Henderson, Nate Diaz, Anthony Pettis, winning the title and then defending against Donald Cerrone, you understood that he had made the necessary changes in order to become a UFC champion. He's still doing that in a new division at 170 pounds.
And most amazing for me is that this dude started 0-2 in the UFC back in 2008, had a must-win in 2009, and has gone on to become one of the better lightweights and welterweights of his era. Rafael dos Anjos finds himself in another massive spot here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
he does not
in
have
this
to.
matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler holding a professional record of 32 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane Valley, Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael Maverick Chiesa! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, DC, round 1 is upon us, and if you are somebody that enjoys the ground fighting game, this matchup could be custom made for you.
This fight is made for you. But does the grappler try to keep this fight standing? Does he just throw the jiu-jitsu fighter down and then back out? Because even though he's a phenomenal grappler, he will be at a disadvantage if this fight takes too much time on the ground in the jiu-jitsu realm.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Chiesa, though. Able to work it into a takedown there. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. This opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy.
Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beat Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, crisp boxing here. The right punch followed immediately up by a left. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rafael dos Anjos.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee. Takedown landed now by Well, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Gets up again here, but hurting. 30 seconds to go. Chiesa gets hit with a...
Put him to sleep.
Back to the feet. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Big punch land over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
All right, round two. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, straight right. Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedowns. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Dos Anjos.
Ooh, what a punch.
Back to the left hand now. Unable to connect. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, tags him with the straight.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken. Oh, man.
Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Chiesa's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. That knee might have landed there. And they separate. Well, he's really starting to land a high number. Oh, huge hit to the legs. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
He's throwing every part of himself into this big leg kick.
Huge right hand!
He needs to start looking to finish.
He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean called the stop to this contest at 39 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rafael Dos Anjos.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, also, most times walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
He got a bag in his bag now. I got to check and say less. Don't you know everything live now? If it ain't put it to rest, what you talking about? Been here, been there, on A. On 20, on 20, no maybes. Wanna talk, go drinks up, on the run around. Yeah, bad news talk.